Hi there. Welcome to this lesson on Pure Mathematics 1. We're on chapter 3 that looks at simultaneous equations, and we're in the first lesson on that chapter, which looks at how you solve simultaneous equations using the method of elimination. And what we'll do is we'll look at a question together, and then I'll give you 3 questions to have a go at by yourself. But first of all, we'll have a look at this example. You've got 2 equations. The first one is 2x plus y is 4. The second one is 3x minus 2y is equal to 13. The first thing to note is that we've got 2 variables, x and y. That means we need 2 equations if we're to be able to find x and y. We need 2 independent pieces of information about x and y. The way the method works is we try and make the number of x's the same in both equations, or the number of y's the same in both equations. It doesn't matter about plus and minus signs, we just want the same number. There are always many ways of doing that. In this case, I think the easiest thing to do is to make the number of y's the same. And the way we'll do that is by doubling the first equation, 2 times equation A. That gives us 4x plus 2y equals 4. Equation B, we won't do anything to, 3x minus 2y equals 13. And then the number of y's are the same as each other. We've got 2 in both equations. In this case, we've got plus 2y in the first one and minus 2y in the second one. If you get 2 different signs, plus and minus, like we have here, then you add the equations together. If they were both the same sign, if they were both plus or both minus, then you'd have to do one equation, take away the other. But in this instance, we've got 1 of each sign, 1 plus, 1 minus. So we'll do 2a plus equation B. And when we add the 2 equations together, 2a plus b, we get 4x plus 3x, which is 7x. The y's cancel each other out, which is why we've done it. We've eliminated the y's, and 8 plus 13, that gives us 21. Dividing by 7 gives us x equals 3. Once we've found x, the way we find y is by substituting it back into any of the equations we choose. So any equation that's been written down, choose the one that looks easiest. And whichever looks like the simplest one to you, choose to use that and find out why. I think the very first equation is the easiest one in this case, 2x plus y equals 4. So I'll substitute x equals 3 into there. 2x becomes 2 3's, 2 3's are 6, so we'll have 6 plus y is 4. That means y is 4 take away 6, and y equals minus 2. And that's it done. So the answer would be x is 3, y is minus 2. Okay, 3 questions for you to have a go at yourselves. There are lots of ways, as I said, of solving these. For that reason, I've told you how I'll be doing it. So if you want to check your answer against mine, then in the first question, I'm going to eliminate the y's. In the second question, I'll eliminate the x's. And in the third question, I'll eliminate the x's again. Have a go yourself. Pause the video. Come back to me when you're ready. Okay, we'll have a look at these together. So the first question, 2x minus y is 13 and 3x plus 4y is 3. I'm going to eliminate the y's. Well, I've got 4 in the second equation, 1 in the first. So I'll do 4 times equation A. 4 times a gives me 8x minus 4y is 52. Equation B I'm not going to do anything to. And I've made the number of y's the same. There's 4 in both. Like in the first example, we've got plus with one and minus with the other. That means I'm going to add the equations together. So I'll do 4a plus b. That gives me 8x plus 3x, which is 11x. The y's cancel each other out when I add them. And 52 add the 3 is 5. Moving the 11 to the other side, I get 55 divided by 11, which is 5. Once I've found x, I still need to find y. To do that, I can choose any of the equations and substitute x equals 5 into it. The easiest equation this time is, I think, the first one, 2x minus y is 13. So I'll substitute x equals 5 into that. 2 5's are 10, so I'll have 10 minus y is 13. Rearranging that gives me 10 take away 13 is y. 10 take away 13 is minus 3. So y equals minus 3. That's the equation done. X is 5, y equals minus 3. Okay, the second question. This time I've said I'm going to eliminate the x's. Well, I've got 5 in the second equation, 1 in the first equation. The easiest thing to do is to multiply the first equation by 5. If I do that, I'll get 5x minus 10y is 20. I'm going to leave equation B as it is. And then, because the signs are the same this time, I've got plus 5 here and plus 5 in the other one, I need to do one equation, take away the other one. It doesn't matter which way you choose to do it. I could do 5a take away b, or b take away 5a. Both will give me the right answer. Normally one is easier to do than the other, but you can choose either way around. I think I choose to do 5a take away b. That gives me 5x take away 5x, the x's cancel. I do need to be careful with minuses with the y's. I've got minus 10y, take away minus 3y. So a lot of minuses there. And also with the number after the equal sign, I've got 20 take away minus 1. 20 take away minus 1 is 20 plus 1, which is 21. Now, sorting out these y's, I've got minus 10y. These two minuses will become a plus. Minus 10y plus 3y gives me minus 7y equals 21. And then I'll divide by the minus 7. 21 divided by minus 7 gives me minus 3 for y. Once I've found y, I can substitute that back into any equation. Again, the first one looks like the easiest one, so I'll substitute it back into there. That'll give me minus 2 times y, which is minus 2 times minus 3. Minus 2 times minus 3 is plus 6. So I'll have x plus 6 equals 4. That gives me x equals 4 take away 6, which is minus 2. That's the question done. X is minus 2, y is minus 3. Now the last example. This one is slightly harder because it's not enough just to multiply one equation by a number. I'm going to eliminate the x's. That means I need to make the x's number the same. So the number of x's the same as each other. I've got 2x here, I've got 3x there. The easiest way to make the number of x's the same is to choose 6 in this case, 2 times by 3. It's the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3, which is 6. So I'm going to make both x's into 6x. The way I do that is I multiply the first equation by the 3, and I multiply the second equation by the 2. So 3 times equation A gives me 6x plus 15y is 9. 2 times equation B gives me 6x minus 8y is 32. Now we've got the same number of x's in both equations. They're both plus 6x and plus 6x. That means I need to do one equation, take away the other. I'll do 3a take away 2b. The x's cancel each other out. With the y's, I'll get 15y take away minus 8y. And with the number, I've got 9 take away 32, which is minus 23. Tidying up the y's, 2 minuses are a plus, so I've got 15y plus 8y, which is 23y equals minus 23. Then dividing by 23, minus 23 divided by 23 is minus 1. That's y found. I now need to substitute that value back into whichever equation I choose. None of them look that easy, but I think maybe A is slightly easier. So I'll substitute y equals minus 1 back into equation A. That'll give me 5 times by minus 1 for the 5y, which is 2x minus 5 equals 3. Moving the 5 to the other side gives me 2x equals 8. Dividing by 2 gives me x equals 4. And that is the answer to those equations. So x is 4 and y is minus 1. If you have the textbook, then turn to page 38. Have a go at exercise 3a, and for the moment, just have a go at question 1. Thank you very much for listening, and cheerio.